Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number 153DV. This is a dark bronze anodized aluminum outswing door bumper threshold sill, residential threshold. This is a relatively unusual item when it comes to, well, the world of commercial hardware, because this is residential, and in particular, this type of threshold is going to be intended to mount really over a sill structure that you're going to have. You're going to have a sill, general residential construction. You'll have the floor plate that's going to be there. The door unit will slide into the opening, and because the door is most likely swinging in, but in this case swinging out, you're going to have this entire lip area act as the sill nosing as well. So your door is going to swing out. This will be the sill nosing, then your substructure will be down here. Okay, flooring of the interior of the home will be here. And that's where you're going to see this. However, this type of threshold is generally installed after the fact, not an integrated part of the pre-hung system. Even though it could be, I suppose, if you created it to be that way. But there you go. Let's go over some dimensional properties. And there is an image down below this video that will show those dimensional properties. But before I get to that, the 153 is available in the A finish, which would be mill aluminum. You can do it in a bright dip gold, which would be a metallic, not metallic, but a shiny, reflective, more like polished brass finish on aluminum. You can do it in the D for dark bronze, which is this. You can do it in G for gold. That would be a matte finish. You can do it in an SN, a satin nickel finish. You can do the V for vinyl like this, or you can do the T for thermo seal. It'd be a higher performance version of the insert, which I would very much recommend. Vinyl is only a last option, or an option based on economy. If you're looking for the less expensive version, vinyl would be it. But the thermoplastic, is far more capable of handling exposure to ultraviolet, really. Now, the finishes we talked about, the two different inserts. Let's take a look at the dimensional properties. You can see from the drawing down below that it's 5 5/8 overall width. And that what we've got here is 3 and what would be 3 5/8 with here, even though that's coming out to about 3 1/2. That insert is really where the difference is. You've got, forgive me, the balance is going to be about 2 inch, right, for your door pocket. Okay, a 4-degree bevel. Not that the degree of bevel matters, but meaning it's beveled. Be really great to have a door sweep out here, or an automatic door bottom on the inside of the opening would be pretty slick. But it's nice that the door makes contact with the face of this. But if you're using this as an outswing, I would certainly want my line of defense as close to the outside as possible, is what I would like to see happen. Maybe a mortised door bottom or a door sweep out here would be a good choice. A drip cap would be a great choice as well on your door sweep to help push that rainwater away and out as well. Okay, so you've got a 1/2 inch here to the bottom of the unit. Not that you can really tell, but from here down to here is going to be your 1/2 inch. This face is 5/8 inch as shown on the drawing. Okay, let's gauge an overall. Well, no, it'll be 1 1/8 overall height from the top down to the very bottom of the lip. Fluted top, that's for anti-slip resistance. Okay. This is, and I should say, there is a link below this video to a document called Cut Sheet, just a cross-reference, a cross-section dimensional property unit. There's a link below this video as well to the installation instructions, and that's really where this is going to come into better understanding how threshold sills are installed. And you can see in the cross section for the standard threshold sill screw center would be located on the front edge of this, but this is the alternative because of the design of this, where you have such a great width here. Your holes for the screws are going to be down in this area. Okay. Now let's look at the rest of the installation instructions. Well, the installation instructions really don't go into detail about anything specific about the 153, except that you're going to compare the dimensional properties of the threshold, what it would require for a smooth installation. Compare that against the field conditions. What undercut are you working with? What's the flooring condition on the inside, subfloor? What's the sill that you're contending with? And then proceed accordingly. Now, this is listed in the website in lots of different lengths. Everything from 2 foot to 8 foot. You can have longer than 8 foot should you need it. Just reach out to us. We don't list them because the cost to ship that length or those lengths is usually an obstacle to economy. But if you do have a need for a custom length, let us know. Ordering the next longest piece or pieces and then indicating in the comment field the net length that you want us to ship the material out to will allow us to oblige that. The reason is if you had to take let's say 36-inch piece, and cut it down to say 30-inch, you'd probably eliminate that countersink that's there. So you'd be stuck cutting it and then drilling a new countersink. You got one in the middle and then one at the end. Ordering that special length will give you the right length and then the right center to center on the screw holes, but the right distance from the edge as well. Generally, cutting it and drilling a hole is no problem, but what some people encounter is they didn't realize, oh, I don't have a countersink or a drill bit large enough to make a countersink. So by all means, reach out to us. We'll be happy to oblige. Okay. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Pemko products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website. And by the way, regarding those holes, screws are included in a complimentary finish. So if you have any questions on the Pemko 153 DV threshold sill, residential style threshold, or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you very much.